molweni guys, ninjani? Diyaphila mna enkosi. Welcome back to my channel. Yo, I can't get used to saying this. But as time goes by, I'll probably get used to it. But now, it's such a mission. Okay, so welcome to my channel, guys. Welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. Right, Imna? Feeling much better than the last time I recorded a video. Yeah, so welcome guys. My name is Rachel, and also known as Ugogo Unyoniyezwe. Yes, Gogo Unyoniyezwe. That's my Lozi name, and yeah, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much guys for subscribing. I really appreciate it. My channel is growing, and yeah, that makes me so happy to know that there are people out there who are interested in what I'm doing. So I'm really appreciative of what you guys so thank you so much guys. I really appreciate you. And for those of you who haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, like and comment on the videos, and please share to your friends and family as well, and colleagues as well. Yeah, so that the channel can keep on growing, because I want to reach as many people as I can. Yeah, so in this channel, what are we about? I share my personal experiences in the journey of ubungoma, spirituality, ukutwasa. Yeah, so I share my personal experiences in hoping that it will help others out there, you know, because I've been through so much in this journey, and I feel like I need to share what I've been through, you know, the wisdom that I've gained thus far. Yeah, so that I can help others out there, you know, who are also going through, or should I say, who are experiencing the same challenges or the same things that I've gone through, Glitching, you know. That's the main reason why I started doing this, was to share my knowledge, my wisdom, you know, hoping that it will help others out there. So yeah, so when I recorded the video last time, I was not feeling well, guys. I had problems with heartburn, and had just come from I think that day, or was it the day before that, I just come back from having a gastroscopy done. So yeah, but since then I've been feeling much better. Been feeling much better, you know. There's a lot happening, like spiritually, but yeah, I'm good. It's something that I have gotten used to it, because this is not an easy journey. It's not an easy ride, you know. You wake up with different challenges each and every single day. So so what I spoke about on my last video was mental health, and I felt like it was not enough for me to do just that one video. So hence why I'm doing this second part of the topic. And I also feel that last time since I was not feeling well, I was all over the place. Yeah, and I did not listen to the video, guys. I did not watch. The only time I watched the video was when I was editing, and then I didn't watch again. So if I touch on some of the things that I touched on the last video, I'm so sorry about that. And also, one of the reasons why I don't like to watch to go through my videos after I've edited, it's because, you know, when I speak about my experiences, it's not easy. It's not easy. So watching the video over and over again, I don't know, it just does something to me. So I don't like doing that. It's probably because I'm still healing, I'm still on the journey. Like I always say that le journey ayikhulelwa. You can never say that was enough, you know, because there's always something new every day, you know. We are growing, we are evolving every day. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the last video, and I hope you guys learned a lot. And yeah, so I'm gonna start. Oh, the reason why I keep on looking down, guys, is because since that I was all over the place on the last video that I shot, so I thought, let me just jot down what I want to speak about on this specific video, right? So that I'm not out of topic, or because I tend to I tend to I tend to just be all over the place, you know. So but yeah, so that's why I decided, let me write down what I want to speak about. So as I said, if some of the things that I'm going to speak about in this video were on the last video as well, I'm so sorry about that. But like I said, I felt like that one was just all over the place because I was not feeling well. So the first thing that I would like to speak about is the changes that comes with being spiritually gifted. Oh, guys, there's just a lot, eh? You know, uyazalwa, right? You grow up as a human, uba nezinto zakho that you are used to, you know. You grow into being this person, you know, ocinga bangabana unguye, and you do things ngendlela uqhela ukwenza ngayo, right? And then all of a sudden you wake up and then suddenly things have changed, you know. It's like you the old you dies, ne? And then kubekho this new person ovukayo that you have to get to know, you know. So it's like you are being born again. It's like now you are back from being a baby, so you funeka ukhule again. So you need to learn to adjust to this new personality, or to your new reality, you know, to this new person that you are becoming, you know, the person that you are meant to be. Because I believe that each and every single of one of us were born for a purpose, right? Akekho umuntu ozalwa nje. Even if uyazalwa namhlanje and then you die on the same day, there was a purpose for you to be carried 9 months and then uzalwe and then phinde ubhubhe on the same day, you know. So there's a purpose for that. There's a purpose for everything. There's a purpose why we meet certain people. There's a purpose just for everything in life. So now you have to get to this new, you have to get to understand doing things differently than the way when usozifundise ngakhona, you know, the way uphila ngakhona, the way you used to doing things. Now you have to start doing things differently. So like I always say that I speak about my personal journey. So now my spiritual guides were like guiding me into a different direction than the one that I'm used to, you know. First of all, like I said before, ndikhulele enkonzweni. Now I couldn't go to church because icawe yam ayihambelani namasiko, right? We azenziwe into ezidibene namasiko. So now that was like one of the first changes, right? And the second change was having to wear intsimbi. I was so like even if or anyone just in general ondaziyo, I would like wear impahla like that cover ezifihla intsimbi, you know, because I just didn't know what it was like. I was just that's my new reality, you know. That's the new person that I'm becoming. So and then there was changes in indlela that I need to do izinto, you know. Like I used to enjoy spending time with friends, you know, drinking, you know, going out and stuff like that. But now that had to stop, you know. I just I would just get very overwhelmed if in the phakathi kwendawo enabantu abaninzi, you know. I would feel uncomfortable, and then I started becoming a loner, you know. Started spending more time on my own, right? And that was a big challenge for me, because I could block out like people from the outside, like friends, and you know, but I couldn't get enough of spending time alone in the house, because remember, I've got a husband, I've got children, I've got things to do here in the house, right? And so for me, it was just too much. I would get overwhelmed because I enjoyed spending time alone more than spending time with my family, you know. So, but as time went by, I got to understand why certain things had to change. Remember that now you are becoming a different version of yourself, you know. You are becoming the person that you were born to become, right? And even though our spiritual, the journey starts before the actual dreams ezifikayo kuwe eziguidayo to kule ndlela, i-initiation starts way before. Uthi uzalwa uyaziwa into zoba yiyo, right? Because uziselwe for that purpose. So they are working on you from ekuzalweni, and then when you get to a stage where now you start getting dreams, or people start telling you that you've got like a gift and stuff like that. So when those things start coming to you, that's when now the initiation process like already for ukuyenza like nangokwenyama, you know, as well. So like that's when like your spiritual guides feel that you are ready now, you know, to start they start now introducing this journey kuwe uyayibona ngaloo ndlela. So you go through a lot of changes, like with having not to eat certain foods, you know, and most of the time it's the foods that you actually like, you know. And I think the reason for that, like I said before, is that there's a difference. Like singatwasa sonke, ne? Singatwasa sonke, but asoze sifane. Just like as individuals singafani, asoze sifane. Namadlozi wethu awafani, so they don't do izinto ngendlela efanelekileyo. That's why I didn't believe bangabana, like that's why I don't believe in uniform, ne? Ifana with ukunxiba like insimbi. For me it gets to me doing basinxiba izinto ezifanayo sonke, you know. But I get that's how things are done kwamanye amaphehlo and stuff, and indlela yabo, yabona. But now I've always been uncomfortable with a uniform, you know. I've always been this person who likes doing things differently, you know. I've always been like that, you know. So that's why I think that sometimes I feel like Idlozi Lam, like I used to think that Idlozi Lam was rebellious and stuff like that, but it's just who, like Eliyo, you know. So we are different. So nendlela yokwenza izinto kwethu, it's gonna be different, you know. That's why it's very important to follow guidance from your spiritual guides. That's why you need to connect with them often. That's why you need to be able to understand how your dlozi works, because ize ukhule kule ndlela you need to do izinto ezifunwa lidlozi lakho, hayi i-uniform, hayi into eyenziwa ngabanye abantu, right? So and also kwindaba ye choice, ne, if kule journey wena uziselwe, because remember as I said ba asifani, you get abantu abathwasayo, right? Sibe sephehlweni eliyi-one, but abanye mhlambi lona like idlozi, they just want ukwenzelwa izinto lilungiselelwe, and then after that liyakushiya, right? They let you go on with your life ngalendlela uphila ngayo because bona bonele bafumene lento bebeyifuna. And then you get abantu abaziselwe for uzokusebenza, right? Idlozi lakho lidlozi linentsebenzo, ne? So that's when like you are shown herbs, uyabona yonke loo nto, uyayibona. So in order for you to nurture that, in order for you to grow in that, you need to do izinto idlozi elizifunayo. So hence why there are certain foods that you can't eat. Hence they give you uphupha ngokwakho, like imibala yentsimbi zakho and stuff like that, because those are things ezikhulisa idlozi lakho, right? And shame, as much as abantu baye bathi nawe uyathanda, because I would get that a lot, bangabana hayi nawe uyathanda, bakhona abantu abakwaziyo ukuyiphikisa lento ide ibayeke, ne? Ayibayeki guys, ayibayeki, trust and believe, ayibayeki, ne? In my family bloodline, I've got a very idlozi lam, like it's from the ancient years, like in the 1800s, right? So kule family yam akekho umuntu obekhe wayithatha intsimbi, ne? Kwabantu baziyo like from umamamo utatomkhulu umakhulu tamkhulu yabona like from kwabantu baziyo ne abekho. So kudala idlozi, not that bangabana abekho gifted, most of my family members are gifted ne, but no one really made zatina azange like ihoyeke. Yeah, ndizayibeka ngolo hlobo azange ihoyeke up until when it came kum. It didn't give me a choice where apho kufuneka ndikwazi bandithi andifuni lento. I used to cry ndingayifuni, and it created a lot of problems between me and my husband, because now I was a different person than lo mntu yena he fell in love with, than lo mntu yena amaziyo, you know. So naye he was saying bangabana, why can't you iphikise lento, like why ungakwazi iphikisa? And for me it was difficult. I used to cry a lot because I didn't want this and I didn't know how to get rid of it, you know. Because it's not like bana I woke up and decided that bangabana this is who I want to become, you know. Like yenzeka in a way where I couldn't do anything, like I just had no choice, you know. So you get amadlozi anjalo, like who abangakwaziyo ukukunika choice yobangabana okay xa ukhala ubacela uthini bakiyeke, and then mhlawumbi bakhangele omnye ngomnye, you know. With me it was a matter of bana, we're not giving you a choice because this has been delayed for many years, right? So you are the chosen one who's gonna change that circle, you know, in your bloodline, you know. And boy, did like it was you guys, it was difficult, ne? Because umsamo wasekhaya bowungcole in such a way that when I went when I started with this journey, there were a lot of things, there was a lot of work that needed to be done. And that work had to be done by me, because idlozi lam would show me herbs like imithi. I would go and get imithi before ndiyotwasa. There was a lot of things that I needed to do, like there were rituals that I needed to perform, things that I didn't know banzazelaphi, you know. So ndixa amayeza kuyochelwa ekhaya and stuff like that, because that's where I was imisebenzi yami ibiza kwenzeka khona, right? Naxa ndibuya ephehlweni ndigoduselwe khona ekhaya, you know. So before I left, there were things that I needed to done in order to cleanse umsamo, in order to clean indlu yasekhaya, because ibimdaka, you know. Not that bana ngoku right, but at least it's much better than what it was, you know. So, and that got me in trouble with abantu, because indlu yasekhaya ibiseyindawo where kwenzeka khona, like ibindawo apho kuphila khona into ezimdaka, you know, like apho badibana khona, apho kwenziwa zonke ezi zinto, because bengekho umuntu nakileyo, uyaqonda, because bekungasetyenziswa amayeza, bekungathwani, uyayibona. So it was just an open playground for into ezimdaka, uyayibona. So now then I came now ndizobaphazamisa, you know, ndizokwenza ezi zinto ndizenzayo. Now I was fighting now with the dark world. So that's why go in the beginning of my journey, like I went through a lot of traumatic experiences, you know, a lot of spiritual attacks, you know. I saw so many things that I cannot share with others, you know, especially with my family, just for their sanity and for their protection as well, you know. Those are things that are like as in wear down, you know. But it's things that you get used to, you know, because now that I'm working with abantu, as I get to also see into ezininzi, yabona. But at least I'm glad that I went through all of that, and idlozi lam made me understand bangabana you had to go through all of this, because umsebenzi wakho owuthunyiweyo is even worse than ezi zinto udlule kuzo, and usezondlula kwezi zinto, but you just need to get used to it, and we will protect you because we protected you ungayazi. Remember, we knew that thina sikusisele emhlabeni for this gift, I mean for lo msebenzi, right? And the dark forces also knew bangabana lo muntu uzelweyo namhlanje uzisole uzophazamisa umsebenzi wethu. So all my life before idlozi ligqabhuke ngathi, before ndiyazi bangabana I have this gift, idlozi has been protecting me, you know, has been working through, like belindikhulisa up until to a time where that go lagqabhuka khona, where lathatha over ngokwasenyameni, you know. Then that's when the real problems began ngoba ndizibona mna uyaqonda ngokweliso lomoya. So idlozi lam lindikhusele noThixo bendingazi, you know. So I had to learn to trust bangabana they will protect me, you know. Even today I still get a lot of spiritual attacks, and trust me, abantu like abangoma, they know what I'm speaking about. It's not easy being isangoma, especially esisebenzayo, you know. If ubizelwe like to heal people, to ulungisa imisamo yamakhaya, that's a difficult job, because you work a lot against the dark forces, the dark world, you know. So yeah. And also disadvantages that come with being a spiritually gifted person, especially in a time esiphila kulo, where we get most yamagqirha isidima samagqirha singasekho, you know. You get a lot of abantu abaskema abantu in the name of banxiba intsimbi in the name of amagqirha, you know. Because I always tell people, kwindawo ekuthengiswa kuzo ezintsimbi, ekuthengiswa kuwo lamabhayi siwanxibayo, they don't ask for a certificate, or they don't ask for into ethi bangabana i-proof that uligqirha uthwasile, you know. Anyone can just go and buy these things azinxibe. You get abantu abaposta amayeza ko Facebook and stuff like that. You get aba bantu bazenza amagqirha who have the whole day to sit down and write down zonke ezi zinto bazibonayo kwaba Facebook lamayeza, and then that they go and get it, banyange abantu ngaloo ndlela, uyabona, ngezo ndlela. So there's just a lot of negativity around ubugqirha, uyabona, kixesha esiphila kulo. So those are the other disadvantages odibana nazo kule ndlela. And all of the things that I've mentioned, uyabona, zizinto that can affect your mental health kakhulu. Zizinto that can really affect your mental health, because zininzi, you know. So it's very important, guys, to take care of your mental health as umuntu or spiritually gifted, because there's just a lot that I cannot mention that we go through, you know, as spiritually gifted people. So you get to a phehlweni where you meet mhlawumbi ugobela, who is bleeding on the wrong people, or is bleeding on kumathwasa akhe ngezinto yena that went through, mhlawumbi ngoku yena wayethwasa, experiences zakhe, mhlawumbi yena ngokuza wayenziwa izinto ezithile, you know. Yena ngoku ubuyisa i-revenge kubantwana babantu abangenayo kuye, ekumele uba abakhulise kule ndlela, you know. So that can also affect your mental health. Like umzekelo, mna bendiziqhela uzenzela into zam in my own home. Now funeka ndiye phehlweni, now I can't make decisions there, ndiyabuyela back to uba ngumntana, whereas ngiqhele uphila ubomi bam. I made my own decision kwam, you know. Ndim umzali, ndim okwazi ukuthi bana yithani. Now I get to komnye umzi where now I'm supposed to be taking instructions from omnye umntu. That weighs you down as well. That can affect your mental health, you know, especially ke ngoku uphinde loo nto idibane nomuntu okhuphela ii-traumas zakhe abedlule kuzo kuni, you know, animistreate ngendlela angamelanga umtreatha ngayo, you know. And then also there are abanye abantu abathwasa kwindawo ezinamathwasa like amaninzi, ne. Lucky for me, we were only 2 at the time. So abantu abathwasayo kwindawo abaninzi, so there's different kinds of personalities, you know. And then you get abantu who are bullies by nature. Mhlawumbi wena ungumntu o-reserved, so you get bullied, umzekelo ngugobela. And then when ugobela is not there, you get bullied by amanye amathwasa, right? That can affect your mental health, you know. Even though sometimes before you go through the whole process, you don't necessarily have time to prepare. Like with me, I was never given a chance yokubangabana okay, next month I'm gonna go to a phehlweni, right? So let me prepare myself. With me, especially kule intsimbi ibomvu, with me yonke into ivele yenzeka fast, you know. So I never got a chance, you know, and I was not exposed to social media like I am now, whereas I could like mhlawumbi ndimamele experiences zabantu ku-YouTube and stuff like that, ndiyazi into yoba ngabana what to expect, you know, to prepare myself. I never got that chance. And even ngoku bendisasephehlweni, I was not exposed to ifowuni yam kakhulu, you know, because I was just going through a lot. There was a lot of changes, there was a lot of experiences that was happening, like izinto nje, you know. So all in all nje, uba ngumuntu o spiritually gifted, it does affect your mental health a lot, which is why I support getting therapy 1000%, guys. It's very important to go for counseling, you know. If you can't afford like to a psychologist, like there are counselors in our local clinics, you know. And even you find that person that you trust. Guys, nowadays you can't just trust anyone, especially as a spiritually gifted person, especially if wena umsebenzi wakho like wena uthwasela ubangabana usebenze, if unedlozi elisebenzayo, idlozi eliphilisayo, you get tested a lot. And most of the time the devil uses the ones that are close to you, you know, the people that are close to you. So you need to be very careful with that. Hence I say, rather go to someone that you don't know, rather go to a counselor, you know, where up we as bana you just share what you feel, you know, and then uyabuya essentially like they don't know you, you know, because those are other things that make us be careful as spiritually gifted people, that the devil will use anyone and anything. It will use anyone. I mean anyone, you know. No one is immune, you know. So hence why I always preach in the city abantu, they need to always purify their auras, purify your spaces, you know, because ezinye zezinto zisi-affecta kakhulu because zisifika simdaka, you know. Kanti xa umane purifier, like go for cleansing, usebenzise imithi, ufuthe, uphalaze, at least you become light. Into ezininzi uyakwazi uzibona ziseza bangabana this le ayikho right for mna, uyabona. Kanti xa ungumuntu ohleli nje ongenzi nix, you know, you get blocked. Imagine like umzekelo, anditsho xa like ukuphila kwethu endlini, you have to wash the dishes, right? Itoilet iyahlanjwa, you do sweep, you do dust off, you do mop the floors, you do everything. Same as with us as abantu, even though uhlamba like on a daily basis, but you need to purify your aura as well, you know. Hence kuneziwasho, hence there are these herbs and stuff like that. And itsho xa ungaphilanga uyakwaGqirha and then you get pills. Those pills come from the same herbs that we use thina. Yes, it's just that it's the but it's mostly the same herbs that we use not as healers, you know. So that's why I'm saying it's very important to purify your homes, to purify your aura. Pray as much as you can. Umthandazo mayingabi into ye-emergency, only when kwenzeka into. Pray, you know, especially nowadays, guys. There's a lot of happening. There's a lot of darkness over umhlaba wethu. There's a lot of darkness hanging over us, you know. So that can also weigh you down. So that's why it's very important to purify your aura, cleanse, do whatever you can. Use whatever that you believe in. If you believe in amanzi or aselwandle, use that. If you believe in amanzi asenqanqasini empopomeni, use that. If you believe in ngeziwasho, use that. Herbs, whatever, but do something. Don't just live your life nje, because there's a lot. And many of the things ezenzekayo nje in general, the state of our country, the state of imali, the state of izinto nje ezenzekayo, gender-based violence, you know, death, you know, these diseases ezizayo. All of those things can affect your mental health. Siphuma pandemic, you know, many of the people lost their jobs. And then, like indlela yokuphila ayisafani na before. That can also affect your mentality, because kaloku uqhele a certain lifestyle. Now, all of a sudden, izinto zitshintshile. Now you have to bana uphile this new life with galendlela intsha, izinto zenzeka ngayo. That can also affect your mental health, you know. And those are things that within the Black communities esingaziqondi ubangabana ziyazi affecta, especially into mental health. Mental health thina there's stigma too much. Siyithatha ezingathi into yabantu abamhlophe into eya kwi-counselling, into yobona i-psychologist, psychiatrist. But we are all human at the end of the day, regardless of color. We are all human. So nathi we do need to get help uziva you can't cope, you know. And it's also very important to also associate yourself with abantu who are like-minded like wena, you know, people who are for you, you know, because you get people, you can be around a lot of people, you know, like me. I've been around a lot of people, but I never thought that most of the people that I thought were for me were not. They were just around me for their own benefit most of the time, right? But to be for me, they were never for me. So it's very important to pray about that as well. Pray to God, pray to your ancestors to bring abantu endleleni yakho who are for you, so that sometimes yakwazi ukuba kwinto ungaziboni. So if you've got the right people around you, at least they'll be able to bangabathi ayikota ngokutshomi ikhona ingxaki, you know, khawukuzama uyofuna uncedo, you know, instead of seeing bangabana you are going through something, bona bongeze by going around and spreading into zakho bangabana kwenzeka oku noku noku, you know. Those are people that are not for you, and that's what I had to go through, you know. And that affected my mental health a lot, because also ngaphandle kwale nto yokuba ngabana my spiritual guides told me that I had to go, like I had to be secluded in order for them to work. So hence I lost each and everyone who was around me. Like some would just enjoy like like a connection, like or whatever, ne? And then with some, like there were incidents that happened, right? You know? And my guides explained to me that it was us who did that, you know, because we showed you before the signs. These people are not for you. But when you chose to ignore, and I always had this thing in Languti, I like to give people like the benefit of the doubt. And then I had this one cousin of mine who used to say, "Yabona, this benefit of the doubt thing yako is okufaka engxakini," because sometimes you need to see people for who they are. And when everything happened, I thought of Amazwi Ake, you know. So, and then that's what my guides told me as well. Like, we hate to tell you that we told you so, we showed you, we tried to show you many times, but you never took us serious, or you never took your instincts serious. If you felt, because there were times where I would feel like, oh, I got, but then pin and you brush it off, you know, to just make Satan or whatever. And you know, it was my guides showing you, bangabana, these people that you are around with are not for you, right? So that's why I can by kaula ezo relations, you know, so that when they can be able to work. Because like I say, the devil, the dark forces will use anything and anyone around you in order to get to you, you know. Hence or you are meant to heal, most of the time we'll find that abona bantu like abane gift of healing, they are loners. They like spending time alone, because that's when abantu abadala, they can be able to work on you, you know. So yeah, and all of that does affect the mental health so much. So it is very important to seek help if he has born bangabana awusenguwe, because you know, like indlela you. So but if he has born bana now you are acting strangely, or you are feel some type of way, go to a normal GP and explain what you're feeling, because you don't need only to go to a GP or whatever. Like indlela oziva now, so each GP will be able to recommend bangabana no, go see someone else, you know. They'll be able to refer you to oludingayo, you know. So just being a spiritually gifted, guys, it's not easy. That's all I can say. It's not easy. And I so wish that sometimes I can tell, because bakhona abanye abantu abangena intsimbini just because bebona lamabhayi siwanxibileyo emahle, bebona ezintsimbi zisifanela mhlawumbi, athi umuntu bangabana you why uni bahle chiki ubone naye engayisele thwasa ubone, but ube abanye umabona bangabana ayikho lento, you know. It's not easy. It is not easy. That's why bephela abanye abantu befumana izinto ebengayingenelanga yona, angene entweni aphume nento enkulu ebengakhange ayilindele. Because this journey is not for the faint-hearted. This journey ayondawo yodlalela, you know, ayondawo yodlalela. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here, guys, for today. I hope I covered most of the things that I wanted to cover. I think so, ne? Yeah, I think so. I've covered most of the things that I wanted to cover. So I'm gonna end it here, guys, and then I hope you guys learn something from this video. And yeah, thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, comment, and share, ne? Yeah, I really appreciate that. Now I'm on my way to 200 subscribers. The last time I checked, I think I was on 190. So thank you so much, because when I started, I was like on 0, like 0. So I can't believe now I'm on 190 subscribers. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys. Keep on subscribing. And also, subscribing is free, guys. There's no fee that you pay for subscribing, you know, because subscriber, they think about money, you know. No, it's free, guys. Subscribing on YouTube is free. So yeah, I love you. Bye.